Καλησπέρα σε όλους. Και τώρα έχουμε να παίξουμε έτσι ένα adventure point and click και δεν υπάρχουν και γενικά πολλά, βλέπω στο Steam, τέτοια παιχνιδάκια. Είχα λοιπόν βάλει εδώ και καιρό ένα τέτοιο παιχνίδι στο μάτι και λέω άντε σήμερα, εγώ ακόμη δεν δουλεύω λόγω του χιονιά, να παίξουμε κανένα παιχνίδι. Τώρα δεν ξέρω σε τι φάση είσαστε με τις δουλειές σας και που εργάζεστε, αν εργάζεστε, γιατί μπορεί να είστε και απλά φοιτητές, δεν ξέρω. Αλλά κρύο καιρός για δύο που λένε. Μετά, όπως και την άλλη φορά, μπορούμε να παίξουμε κανένα κομμάτι, λίγο μουζικούλα. Με το παιχνίδι. Έχω εδώ το ηλεκτρικό τσέλο. Οπότε με το ηλεκτρικό μπορώ να παίζω ό,τι ώρα θέλω, ευτυχώς. Δεν ακούγεται στους γείτονες, δεν ενοχλεί. Το καρφώνω στον ενισχυτή. Είμαστε εντάξει. Δεν ξέρω αν είναι κάποιος από τους φίλους μου στο stream μέσα και μας βλέπει εδώ στο chat. Γράψτε πάντως, δεν ξέρω ποιοι είστε εδώ πέρα, αν θέλετε. Και όποιος δεν έχει κάνει follow να κάνει φυσικά. Θέλω να να φτάσουμε τους 50. Και δεν θα καθυστερήσω. Λοιπόν, παίρνουμε μια βουλίτσα και μπαίνουμε στο παιχνιδάκι. Λοιπόν, εδώ είμαστε, παιδιά. Μ' άρεσε πάρα πολύ αυτό το στυλ παιχνιδιών. Για να δούμε. Παρακολουθούμε. Μάλιστα. Ξεκουράσου λίγο, φίλε. Μάλιστα. Α, συγγνώμη. Έχετε δίκιο, παιδιά, δεν έχετε ήχο game γιατί έχω αλλάξει κονσόλα εδώ. Δεν το βάλω τώρα. Και καλά που μου το είπες. Καλά που μου το είπες. Τώρα έχετε, έτσι. Για δες.
That adventurous boy. I knew I wouldn't convince him.
Τώρα έχετε ήχο, ωραία. Ναι, συγγνώμη. Καλησπέρα, Δημήτρη. Α, ο γιο μας είναι ο Γιώργος. Γεια σου, Γιώργο μου.
Believe it or not, this time it almost felt like peeling potatoes. 3 months after our last meeting, I knew it was about time I listened to Joseph's advice and immersed myself into new activities.
Καλά, τελείωσες εσύ. Τα παιχνίδια σου. Καταστρέψατε το σύμπαν εκεί πέρα.
Why is the place so quiet like this? Have you heard of the incident at James's farm? What happened? James woke up this morning only to find that all of his cows' tails were gone. Good Lord! And who's done that? The culprit is yet to be discovered. The cows are lucky to belong to a breed that regrow their tails. But poor James has now lost this season's harvest and will have to wait for a little while before his cows regrow their tails back again.
Ξεβιτρώνει οι ουρές τους. Α, πού είναι το ποντίκι μου, παιδιά? Α, έχω ένα ρολόι εδώ. Μάλιστα.
Well, well, look who's here.
Ah, Simon, so you're back.
Back since a fortnight. What kept you so long? Don't tell me you lost your way in the sea again.
Sorry to disappoint you, but nothing like that happened.
Αν θέλετε πιο δυνατά τον ήχο, πείτε μου.
Come on, man, sea lover. Don't make it sound like you're so desperate to set sail again.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't? Sorry, Joyfess, but I don't think so. I already had a quick conversation with the captain of your ship a moment ago, and it didn't seem like he was expecting you on his ship the next time he sails, which must be happening pretty soon. You never missed a chance to roam the seas before. What's going on, Joyfess?
Do you think it's very important for you to know?
Μάλιστα.
Besides, being here for 2 weeks in a row, it's pretty clear that you missed your ship as well.
Ο κακεντρικής είναι ένας φίλος.
Smarter than you look, aren't you?
Συνάδελφος.
You're right. I think I've had enough sailing lately, so I decided to take some time off for now. So, I guess we'll be seeing a lot of each other's faces, whether we like it or not.
Καλησπέρα, Δημήτρη μου. Καλησπέρα. Καλησπέρα σε όλους. Εσύ πήγες και κόψες τις ουρές των Αγελάδων. Για να δούμε ο William τι κάνει.
Hello, William.
Hey.
Any nice food? Where is everybody?
What happened? Where is everybody? This place used to look like a bee's nest, but now it's freaking dead. What's the matter?
I almost forgot you'd been absent for quite a while now.
Δεν έκανα stream χθες, ναι. Έπεσε όλη τη μέρα τσέλο.
You know Chef Martin, don't you?
Έβγαζα κάποια καινούργια κομμάτια.
Well?
Okay, I guess it's quite obvious that you absolutely have no clue. You should have known that it was Martin who kept these people coming to this island all that time. You see, here's the thing. Martin's not here anymore. He relocated to Canter Island nearly 2 months ago. He says he can't be away any longer from what has become the new center of kitchen art. I'm pretty sure we'll all be seeing many familiar faces leaving this place for good now that it has lost its value. Even I'm thinking about finding a better job on another island.
Μου θυμίζει Morgan Freeman η φωνή αυτού μου,
What is it with the robbery at James's farm people are talking about?
James woke up this morning to find his cow's tails were all gone. Somebody stole them, of course. The cow's tails will regrow back in the near future, but poor James has lost this season's harvest. You know, if something like this happened 2 or more months ago, we'd accuse the foreigner of doing it. But since no strangers are coming around to this island anymore, the thief has to be one of us.
So, what have you got for me today?
We have your favorite food on today's menu, fish and shrimp meal.
Very funny.
Why? It is funny. You're a man that spends most of his life on the seas, and you still can't eat seafood.
Άντε να μας πει και αυτό για το...
I really wish to, but last time I did, he told me that jokes cease to be funny if heard more than 9 times.
James Farm, τα είπαμε αυτό. Αυτό τα είπαμε. Τα περνάω γιατί τα είπαμε. Ωραία, see you later.
That's it for now.
Sure.
Ωραία. Για να βρει το ψάρι.
I prefer it well done. An aquarium fish, as brainless as it is, it still adds life to the place.
Mustard and ketchup.
I've got more important things to do than eating. Why should I take William's collection?
Μπράβο.
Why should I take William's collection?
Ρε παιδιά, συγγνώμη, τώρα μου στείλει ένα φίλος μου μήνυμα. Θυμάστε πως σας έλεγα πως έχω κολλήσει με αυτό με το τραγούδι του John Farnham, το You're the Voice. Και μου θυμόμουν ότι έχει γίνει και στα ελληνικά αυτό, δηλαδή θυμόμουν ποιος είναι, ποιος το έχει κάνει. Είναι το ρίξε κόκκινο στη νύχτα που έχει κάνει ο Μαχαιρίτσας. Άσχετο, έτσι λοιπόν, ναι, αυτό. Καλά, το Farnham, η απόδοση βέβαια είναι το αυθεντικό, είναι και το κάτι άλλο, έτσι. Αλλά ωραίο tune. Επανερχόμεθα στο παιχνιδιού. Τι άλλο έχουμε να μιλήσουμε. Κάτσε, αυτό είναι το να ξαναγλύσαμε. Το παρνώ.
He won't let me take it.
Άρα πρέπει να τον απασχολήσω από κάτι.
No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things before I leave the restaurant.
Μάλιστα, πρέπει να μάθεις και άλλα πράγματα. Για να με ρωτήσουμε.
No way! Not gonna share my best.
Έχει πάνω. Αυτό το πήραμε. Μας έχει μείνει κάτι άλλο.
That won't work.
Τι είναι.
Hello, William.
Hey.
What is it with the robbery at James?
James woke up this morning. You know, if something like this happened 2 or more months ago.
See you later. Τι άλλο έχουμε να
That's it for
μάθουμε.
now.
All right.
Είναι κάτι που δεν έχω προσέξει.
I've got more important things to do than eating.
Salt and pepper, αχα.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Δεν ξέρω, φίλε μου.
I've got no reason to take it. Seems like an announcement for an important event. Here's another ad that fell from the ad board. It seems like a piece from a newspaper. I'll keep it.
Don't forget that you can look at your inventory items as well. This could give you useful hints or even be necessary to solve a puzzle. Try this now with the 2 newly acquired ads by right-clicking on them. Μάλιστα, δηλαδή.
It says the grand cooking contest hosted by Chef Martin. Location, Canada Island. Date, July 5th. Oh, here's something to immerse myself into as Joseph advised. But the deadline is tight. I only have until the end of today to prepare my stuff and set off to Canada Island if I'm to catch the contest in time.
Άντε, Masterchef. Και τι λέει εδώ. Backside. Μάλιστα.
Not interested.
Ωραία, νομίζω παιδιά, music
What
notation.
am I supposed to do with it? Why should I take William's collection?
Μην την πάρεις. Ψάχνουμε ρε φίλε. Ψάχνουμε. Να μην κοιτάξουμε.
No, I feel I've got to.
Και άλλα πράγματα, δεν βρήκες όλα.
Restaurant.
Για να δω τι έχω στο inventory.
That won't work.
Τι να του δώσω αυτόν μου.
That won't work. That won't work. He won't let me take it.
Α, ο William δεν μας αφήνει. Για να το δώσουμε σε αυτόν.
That won't work. That won't work.
Κάτσε να του πω άμα είναι για τη διαφήμιση.
That won't work.
Ω. Για να τον...
Hello, William.
Hey,
Α, εντάξει.
Say,
Τώρα θα
William,
μάθουμε.
having worked with Chef Martin in the same kitchen for quite a while, you must have learned some of his best recipes, right?
and you expect me to give that to you simply because it's your request, huh? I don't think you fully understand the real value of Martin's secrets yet. He never divulges secrets of original recipes developed by him. I myself was never made privy to any of his secrets. The best I got from him was how to cook according to a dozen of common recipes and a copy of the Cooking Encyclopedia.
Wait, did you just say cooking encyclopedia?
Yep, signed by Chef Martin himself.
I hope you wouldn't mind if I borrow it for some time.
But geez, what's all the sudden interest in a cooking book?
Blame the tuna. Α, κατάλαβα.
I'm just sick of canned tuna.
Don't even try to pull the wool over my eyes. I know you're not in quite good terms with fish or any other seafood, as a matter of fact, Joyfess.
I'm
Παρακαλώ.
applying for the cooking contest.
Are you now? The one to be held in Canter Island? Ha, that's a good one. I almost believed you.
Και όμως θα πάω.
Not a chance, Joyfess.
I've just checked the newspaper clip on the clipboard, and I saw Martin almost falling off his balloon while trying to reach for a scroll. What could be in that scroll that was worth risking a life for?
The whole island talked about it for a week, as you would expect, though. All speculation had one thing in common. They assumed that what was in the scroll must have been one of his recipes, and that only seems to be right.
Άρα πάμε ψάξουμε τη
I now have
συνταγή
reason to
του.
believe that before leaving our island, Martin spent some time developing what he considers to be the finest recipe by far. His luck wasn't all that bad, though, because guess where his scrolls landed? Among all the places on our island, it chose to land on no other than the jungles that cover the passive volcano where the Indian hunters live.
Ωχ, εκεί θα πάμε.
Well, recently I've heard rumors that somehow it was found by the native Indians. I don't know whether or not that's true, but I wouldn't want to personally venture into... The scroll is either there inside their village and impossible to capture, or not, and impossible to be found. In either case, it doesn't look like a promising business to me.
Scroll Hunters, για να
Isn't it
δούμε και αυτό.
strange that no one yet has attempted to find Chef Martin's lost secret recipe?
You can't just simply walk into their sacred village and expect them to welcome you. As far as I know, and this is what I hear from my customers, the real key to having access to the natives' village is their impossible to pass test of truth.
Α, μάλιστα.
You know what I'm talking about? That kind of test which is believed to be witnessed and influenced by the gods. So, when you pass
Πολύ μεγάλη εισαγωγή έχεις, φίλε, για
gods
παιχνίδι.
have helped you. It means that they really trust you. But all my customers describe the test as much too difficult that they've never seen.
Οκ. Τα έχουμε δει, τα
That's
έχουμε
it
πει
for
όλα.
now.
Sure.
Εδώ μπορώ να πάω τώρα σε αυτό, μπα, Ούτε να φύγω μπορώ.
He won't let me take. No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things before I leave
και
the
άλλα.
restaurant. I think I've talked enough to Simon.
Σε αυτόν τι δεν έμαθες ακόμα.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Scroll Hunters τα είπε.
Isn't it strange that no one yet has a...
you can't just simply walk into their sacred. As far, you know
Αυτά που
what
μας
I
τα
said,
είπε.
but
Άρα,
That's it for now.
all right.
I've got more important things to do than eating.
έχει μείνει τίποτα άλλο, ρε παιδιά, εδώ κοντά.
I can see you there.
I know you do. I was just gonna borrow them for a while.
I'm afraid these are only for internal use, my friend.
I've got more important things to do than eating.
Όλοι
What am I
μπορούν.
supposed to do with it?
Κάτι άλλο που δεν βλέπω. Music notation.
I've got no reason to take. Why should I take William's collect?
Δεν πηγαίνει πιο εκεί. Είμαι στο μαχαίρι να κάνω κάτι με το μαχαίρι.
I prefer. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Γιατί δεν δουλέψει ρε παιδιά.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Δοκιμάζω όλα.
That won't work.
Τι μου διαφεύγει.
What am I supposed to do with it? That won't work.
I can see.
I know you do.
I'm afraid these are only for.
Πως τώρα πρέπει να πάω να του μιλήσω ξανά και να μου βγάλει κι άλλο μενού.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Δεν βλέπω κάτι άλλο να βγάζει.
What is it with the robbery at James's farm?
James woke up this morning. You know.
That's it for now.
Sure.
Ανεβαίνει πάνω. Θα βρεις τη λύση, πώς το λένε, Δημήτρη.
I've got more important things to do than eat. Hello, William.
Hey.
That's it for now.
All right.
Όχι, ενώ στο YouTube καλά. Υπάρχει στο YouTube το... Και δεν με αφήνει να βγω έξω.
No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things before I leave the restaurant.
Από ποιον όμως να μάθεις ρε φίλε, αφού μιλάς και
I
δεν...
think I've talked enough to Simon.
Και δεν σου βγάζει άλλη επιλογή.
I think I've talked enough to Simon.
Walkthrough, ναι, walkthrough. Στο walkthrough. Υπάρχει στο YouTube. Θα στείλω το link. Στη σκάλα τι. Δεν πηγαίνει. Κάτι πρέπει να μάθει λέει αυτός ακόμη. Κάτι ακόμη να μάθει. Αλλά ποιο να ρωτήσω άλλο. Πρέπει να βρω ακόμη κάτι για να μου βγάλει νέο μενού ερωτήσεων. Αυτό το μπουκάλι δεν τα παίρνει. Η πόρτα, στην πόρτα μπαίνει. Ούτε το κυροπήγιο. Πού πάει, στη σκάλα δεν πάει, δεν ανεβαίνει. Εδώ πάει. Πώς να βγάλω αυτό, να το ξαναβάλω εδώ ή να το βάλω εδώ.
That won't work. That won't work.
Δεν ξέρω.
That won't work.
Συνδυάζονται πράγματα.
That won't work.
Για πες. Blank
What
frame.
am I supposed to do with it?
Αν πώς να βάλω εδώ πέρα αυτό εδώ.
That won't work.
Να βάλω αυτό.
That won't work.
Για δες. Πάντα ρε παιδί κάποιος θα κολλήσω στην αρχή, στην κονσολιά θα κολλήσω. Πρέπει να σκανάρουμε τα πάντα τώρα εδώ.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Πώς να βάλω εδώ.
That won't work. That won't work.
Τι να βάλω πού ρε παιδιά. Για πες ρε Δημητρή. Τι γίνεται, τι βλέπεις.
No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things before I leave the restaurant.
Έχει πολλούς διαλόγους. Κάτσε εδώ κι εγώ. Eclipse. Βλέπω εδώ πέρα κάτι για Eclipse. Στα 5 λεπτά και εμείς παίζουμε πόση ώρα εδώ, Κάτσε, τα παίρνει εδώ, παίρνει. Ωραία. Όχι puzzle, κάτι πρέπει να... Συγγνώμη. Εδώ τώρα είδα εγώ τι γίνεται εδώ. Εδώ. Κάμε δεξί κλικ εδώ. Και βλέπεις backside εδώ. Και σου βγάζει αυτό.
It says that we're going to have a full sun eclipse on... Wait, isn't that today's date? It says that the eclipse is going to happen today at 4:17 p.m. Cool.
Αυτό έπρεπε να ξεκλειδώσουμε. Καλά δες. Για πάμε τώρα να το ξαναρωτήσουμε αυτόν.
Hello, William.
Hey.
Α, δεν
That's
λέει.
it for now.
All right.
Τώρα μας αφήνει να βγαίνουμε ή πάλι ακόμα.
No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things.
Θα σου ρωτήσω αυτόν τώρα.
I think I've talked enough to Simon.
Τι άλλο.
It says the grand cooking contest hosted by Chef Martin. Location, Kanta Island. Date, July 5th. Oh, here's something to immerse myself into as Joseph advised. But the deadline is tight. Hello, William.
Hey.
Τίποτα, δεν μας βγάζει.
That's it for now.
All right.
Το ρωτάω, αλλά δεν μου βγάζει κάτι άλλο. Μήπως πρέπει...
What am I supposed to do with?
Πού είναι το αλάτι που παίρνει.
I can see you there.
I know you do. I was just gonna
I'm afraid these are only for internal use, my friend.
Εγώ ρώτησα, δεν.
Hello, William.
Hey.
Μήπως να κάνω δεξί κλικ και στα άλλα.
That's it for now.
Sure.
Κάτσε να κάνω δεξί κλικ και στα άλλα. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι, εδώ.
My compass. I never leave home without it.
Μάλιστα. Αυτό τι είναι εδώ.
I kind of feel I miss my sword already, but this will do for now. Silver coins. They can't buy much, but better than nothing. It says the grand cooking contest host. Oh, here. It says the grand.
Ναι.
Oh, here's.
Και αυτό το είδαμε.
What survives from this side is a natural predicted event.
Back.
Hello, William.
Hey.
Δεν έχει κάτι άλλο.
Isn't it strange that no one yet has a...
You can't, as far as you know what I'm talking about. So, when you pass the test, but all my customers describe the test as much too difficult.
Δεν βγάζει
That's it
κάτι
for
άλλο.
now.
All right.
Οπότε γιατί παρακάτω τι γίνεται.
An aquarium fish, as brainless as it is, it still adds life to the place. Nice Mediterranean touch. Mustard and ketchup. Salt and pepper. I'm unlikely to win anything without these.
Να το ρωτήσω τώρα.
Hello, William.
Hey.
That's it for now.
All right.
Για πήγαινε παρακάτω, για να δούμε παρακάτω.
I can see you there.
I know you do. I was just gonna borrow them for a while.
I'm afraid these are only for internal use, my friend.
I think I've talked enough to Simon.
Για να δω τι άλλο έχει παιδιά. Κάτσε πέρα τώρα κάτι έβγαλε και το ξεκλείδωσε. Κάποια στιγμή βγαίνουν αυτοί, φεύγουνε. Μου βγάζει κάτι έξω από εδώ, να δω. Περίμενε λίγο. Με το William, για να ξεκλειδωθεί ο διάλογος του William πρέπει κάτι να βρούμε. Κάτι πρέπει να πετάξω ίσως κέρματα σε αυτόν για να πάει να φύγει. Τώρα περίμενε, βλέπω εγώ στο walkthrough.
That won't work.
Να δούμε. Από εδώ τον άφησε και έβγε. Βγήκε έξω. Γιατί, πώς βγήκε έξω αυτός? Κάτσε να παιδί μου, τι γίνεται κάτι?
Hello, William.
Hey,
What is it with the robbery at James's farm people are talking about?
James woke up this morning to find his cow's tails were all... You know, if something like this happened 2 or more months ago, we'd accuse...
Isn't it strange that no one yet has attempted?
You can't just simply walk into their sacred village and expect them to welcome you. As far as I know, and this is what I hear from my customers, the real key to... You know what I'm talking about? That kind of test which is believed to be witnessed, and so, when you pass the test, it means that the God... But all my customers describe the test as much too difficult.
Δεν έχει άλλη επιλογή.
Sure.
Μου κάτσε να κάνουμε κανένα save καταρχάς.
No, I feel I've got to know a couple of things before I leave the restaurant. A corkscrew. A corkscrew. That won't work.
Θα δεις λίγο το walkthrough, βρε Δημήτρη, να καταλάβεις τι γίνεται. Κάτι πρέπει να ξεκλειδώσουμε. Κάτι που κάνει κάποιο, δεν έχουμε δει κάτι.
What am I supposed to do with it? A small yellow note with some handwriting on it. I've got no reason to take it. This is the only frame that doesn't have any picture in it. I wonder why.
Θα το ρωτήσουμε.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Μπράβο. Α, τώρα έβγαλε. The empty frame.
Why does one of your picture frames not have a picture in it?
I'm keeping it for the concept art picture from the booth. Did you see the games booth to your left when you leave the restaurant? That's where I found it. It's a stunning concept art picture for the mighty tentacle master from the octopus.
Έκανα δεξί κλικ πάνω στην άδεια κορνίζη.
The owner offered me a challenge. The challenge was build me a pyramid of cards and the picture's yours, he said, but I could never make it. Every time I'm thinking I'm just about to finish and win, the cards suddenly collapse. And I have no idea how that happens.
Seems like an easy challenge to me. I bet I will make it from the first time.
Ναι.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you go and try it for yourself?
And what if I do and bring you the picture?
In that case, you get whatever you ask for.
Let it be the
Καλά και το πιπέρι. Okay.
I see we're playing dirty, huh, Joyfess? Fine, bring me that picture and the book is yours. For a little while at least.
Ωραία, για να δούμε
That's
τώρα.
it for now.
All right.
Τώρα μπορούμε να βγούμε τουλάχιστον. Α, τώρα βγήκαμε.
One of these ships must be going to Canada Island. I should speak to the captain of the ship. games booth? Really? This is the first time I've seen a games booth in here. A games booth.
Boothmaster.
Wow! Is that a carnival booth?
That's right. You put one coin on the table. If you lose the game, I keep the coin to myself. If you win, you take it back with a prize of your choice from among the booth's stock.
Game rules.
How do I win the game? I mean, what are the game's rules?
It's simple. All you gotta do is build with the cards a pyramid matching the one you see in the image within 30 seconds. If you do it within the given time frame and your pyramid stands erect for at least 5 seconds, you win the game. Otherwise, you lose.
That looks fairly easy. I bet that players often successfully make it.
Νομίζεις?
I believe most players actually do succeed in this, don't they?
Some of them do, others don't.
Yes, of course. But my point is, well, how many of them actually do win the game?
It depends. It differs according to prevailing circumstances and factors.
Factors? What factors? What the heck are you talking about?
Many of them. They're numerous and overlapping. Some of them have to do with the player himself, others with external factors in his environment.
Did you notice, as I do, that after all that, I didn't get a single useful piece of information?
I know. I'm doing a good job.
Καλό. A gambling
Is
booth.
this a carnival booth?
That's right. You put one coin on the table.
Let's play the game.
Okay, let's play the game.
Να δούμε τώρα τι είναι το παιχνίδι.
There you go. Time for my prize. What is it? What's happening?
Α, το κουνάει αυτός.
How could that have happened? It was steady just a second ago.
Seems you weren't lucky enough.
This isn't right. The cards were so steady, I assure you. Something went wrong.
Μας κλέβεις ρε.
Hey, sorry, my friend. Rules are rules.
Rules, you say? We'll see about that. A vintage concept art drawing from the day of the octopus? Despite liking it, I really don't have enough time to go to bed with a teddy. I'd rather leave it alone. Now that I've played a match against its master, no wonder why it looks sad.
Ξαναρωτήσω.
Hey there!
Welcome to my booth, friend.
I once won a fight, 1 versus 5. I was with the 5, though.
Welcome to my booth, friend.
End the conversation, okay? Back to town square. Δεν έχει κάτι εδώ άλλο. Α, Hidden Sword.
I don't need it.
Σίγουρα.
It's so glazed that it reflects its surroundings.
Α,
What's this that is reflected on its surface? Is that a magnet over there? I wonder why the operator would hang a magnet in there.
άρα πρέπει να κάνουμε και δεξί-κλικ στα αντικείμενα.
A magnet and...
Μάλιστα.
Hey there!
Welcome to my booth, friend.
According to the booth operator, I'd win one of his prizes if I succeed in building a pyramid with the cards and it stands for at least...
Τώρα τι κάνω. Είναι κάπου μαγνήτης. Α, nail. Να το πάρω.
The magnet preventing me from winning the challenges is hung on that nail. My bare hands won't do the trick. There's a reason why humans invented tools.
Α, μάλιστα. Πάρω το μαχαίρι μου.
That won't work.
Ω, τι θέλει.
That won't work.
Πρέπει να βρω μια πέντσα. Α, τη βρω αλλού πιθανώς. Πάμε
Not
εδώ.
today.
Α, όχι τώρα.
Let's check the contents. I can't open it with my bare hands. I don't think these are Joseph's. They must belong to the stationery shop. Bernard's Stationery Shop. It mainly sells writing supplies. I bet this shop wouldn't survive for a couple of weeks were it not for Christina. Not today.
Δεν τον αφήνει να πάει.
I already outgrew that. I now roam the seas. Hello, Joseph.
Hello, Joyfess. How are you doing?
Αλλά δεν έχει κάτι άλλο.
I guess that's about it for now.
Sure thing, Joyfess.
Politics is not really my thing.
Δεν ταιριάζουμε.
Politics is not... The town hall
Όχι.
building. I already outgrew that. I now room... I already outgrew that.
Library, τι να δω.
It's locked.
Α,
Perhaps I should come back later.
καλά, έλα μετά.
Don't I first need to know the ingredients of my recipe? Affordable food stuff.
Οπ. Μπορεί μήπως να πρέπει να ξαναφύγω ακόμη. Κάτσε ακόμα, όχι ακόμα. Πρέπει να πάω στο... Ναι, Δημήτρη μου. Καλό βράδυ. Καλή ξεκούραση. Καλή ξεκούραση και σε ευχαριστώ για τη βοήθεια. Α, ναι, tools.
The hammer might be useful. I never thought this old lifeboat could be fixed anyway.
Τον πήρα και αυτόν.
A few repairing tools left by the lifeboat owner. Why would anyone need red paint for a lifeboat? Hey,
Hey, lad. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the captain of the ship.
You're talking to him. What do you need?
I need to go to Canter Island.
Chief Martin's Cooking Festival, eh, lad?
Wait, how did you know?
Pack your stuff, lad. Our trip is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? But that's too late. I need to be there by tomorrow morning at most.
The festival begins 2 days from now. No one is interested in being there before that. Why would you need to be leaving so early anyway?
I'm applying for the cooking contest. I got to be there before the festival begins.
I see. But I can't move the ship 2 days earlier because of one man's request.
But Captain,
Sorry, lad, the date is set.
Since you can't take me to Canto Island, perhaps you could help me find another way at least.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time there, because there is only one ship that moves from this island to Canter Island.
Come on, Captain, think about it. You will make more money if you operate the ship twice instead of once.
I'd make more money if I charged you double for wasting my time.
Σωστό και
What are you
αυτό.
going to do with your time anyway?
Enjoy the look of the sea while smoking my pipe.
I'm buying your ship.
Καλό.
My ship ain't for sale, but since you're that desperate, I can consider selling you all the available spaces.
And then I buy all the ship's seats.
Exactly.
I've got the small fortune of silver coins. Let's hear your price and finish this.
You said silver? It's never easy to make a journey off the schedule, you know. You have no idea about the losses I'm going to bear for not so...
Can we
Okay.
just bypass rhetorics and get to your point?
Easy, lad. Although it'll be extremely difficult for me to depart today, I will do it for you for a very
Θέλει 4 χρυσά
reasonable
νομίσματα.
only for...
4 golden pounds? But
Listen, lad, you want to go to Canter Island so badly, and I'm giving you that by moving my ship a very long way for only one per...
okay, fine. Keep your price as high as it is. And here you lose a customer.
Are you trying to manipulate?
Just telling you facts.
Then here's my facts.
So, have you considered lowering your price for the trip?
The price I gave you is final. It's a take it or leave it up.
Καλά, καλά. Θα έρθουμε μετά,
I'm
φίλε
gonna
μου.
move on.
Sure.
Πάμε εδώ να βγάλουμε το καρφί. Α, όχι, κάτσε, καταρχάς να πάρω το...
It's too big for me. Perhaps a smaller size will suffice.
Α, να το κόψω.
Done. I've taken the usable part of the... I already took the usable part of this net.
Πάμε μετά στο Lighthouse.
It worked! An empty ink jar. I doubt that I'll ever use it. I already took one.
Τι πήρε, δείχτη. Μάλιστα. Για πάμε εδώ. Τον πήρε το μαγνήτη.
I simply can't take it. If he notices what I did, he will refuse to play against me next time. Hey there!
Let's play the game.
Welcome to my booth, friend.
Okay, let's play the game.
Να τα ξαναβάλω στις θέσεις τους.
There you go. Time for my prize. What is it? What's happening? Hey! How could that have happened? It was steady just a second ago.
Seems you weren't lucky enough.
This isn't right.
Hey, sorry.
Rules, you say.
Α, είδες, Μήπως να βάλω μελάνι.
That won't work. I simply can't take it. If he notices what I did, just as I suspected, a magnet! This does confirm how the cheating operator has been beating me all the time. It's so glazed that it reflects its surroundings.
Το καρφάκι δεν μας κάνει.
That won't work.
Τι να βάλω? Τα νομίσματα.
That won't work. That won't work. It's the fishing net I got from the dock. An empty ink jar. I doubt that I'll ever use it. A dry oil dropper.
Πώς να πάρω και τίποτα άλλο. Α, την μιξίδα.
That won't work.
Όχι.
Hey there.
Welcome to my booth, friend.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Δεν λειτουργήσει.
I'm not gonna go around and break everything I see.
Μάλιστα.
I must get that concept art drawing. But the booth master won't let me take it without winning against him first. I simply can't take it. If he notices what I did, he will refuse to play against me next time.
Οπότε τι κάνω?
I'd rather leave it alone. Now that I've played a match against its master, no what?
Πώς πήγαινε και τα μαζεύει πάντα. Πού είναι αυτό το σημείο? Οπ! Και άλλα εδώ πέρα πίσω. Για να δούμε τι θα βρούμε.
It won't budge. The steel rod looks rusty. It might work again if I find a way to minimize friction.
Πρέπει να βρω λάδι.
That won't work. I can't reach them from here. I can't reach them from here. No thanks. Not really a fan of this even when it's fresh and good. Unless I'm fighting it, of course. After you. I can't reach them from here. It won't budge.
Άρα θα πάω μέσα να βάλω λάδι. Back to town. Θα πω εδώ μέσα.
What am I supposed to do with it? Nice Mediterranean.
Για να δούμε.
What a waste of Spanish olive oil. The dropper is filled now.
Ωραία, πάμε με ξένα δίπλα. Για να το μετακινήσω, πάμε στο alley.
Let's check with William first before attempting to do that.
Τι?
Hello, William.
Hey,
What is it with that cart blocking the kitchen door?
that damn rusty thing. That Steve, our cart boy, left it in an awkward position before the heavy rains last month. Now he says it's too rusty for him to move it. I didn't believe him at first, but this morning I tried with everything in me and it didn't move an inch.
Μάλιστα.
I think I can help, but maybe you can help me as well.
So, what's your game now, Joyfess?
Simple. I fix the cart, you let me take the salt and pepper.
You never give up, do you? Fine, I tell you what. You fix that ugly cart for me, and I won't be standing in your way.
Μπράβο.
That's it for now.
Sure.
Προχωράμε. Alley.
The wheels are oiled now. I should go and inform William. Why would I move the cart when William can save me the trouble?
Για να δούμε.
Hello, William.
Hey,
I have good news for you, William.
perfect. Look, you can go over to the table and pick whatever you want. I'll act like I'm not.
That's the spirit.
Salt and pepper. Ωραία, τι θα κάνουμε όμως? Τι το κάνω τώρα το πέρα?
Let's hope nobody will notice the missing stuff.
Ωραία, τι πήρε? Α, πήρε πολύ πράγμα.
A thick and good quality towel.
Μια πετσέτα.
Weird name. I should probably look it up. It's castor oil. The worst tasting and smelling oil on earth.
Μάλιστα.
A Spanish product. Nice. Starch.
Μάλιστα. Και άλλο το πέρα.
Salt and pepper.
Back to town. Τι να δω τώρα.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Τι βάζουμε παιδιά πάνω στο μανίτι?
I simply can't take it. If he notices what I did, he will refuse to play against me next time.
Οπότε τι κάνουμε?
That won't work. Hey there.
Welcome to my booth, friend.
Okay, let's play the game.
Για να το ξανασέψει τόσο. Άρα πάλι μας κλέβει. Άρα τι
There
μπορούμε
we
να κάνουμε
go.
εκεί.
Time for my prize. What is it? What's happening? Hey! How could that have happened? It was steady just a second ago.
Seems you weren't lucky enough.
This isn't right. The cards were so steady, I assure you. Something went wrong.
Hey, sorry, my friend. Rules are rules.
Rules, you say? We'll see about that.
Εδώ είμαστε, περιμένετε. Για να δούμε, παιδιά, λίγο εδώ. Back to town. Και πού θα πάει έρχεται αυτός. Ξαναπάει πίσω. Πάει στο booth. Εδώ θέλω να δούμε στο booth να δούμε τι θα γίνει. Δεν έχουμε κανένα... Να μην το βγάλει το chat τους λιάς. Για να δούμε, παιδιά, τι θα γίνει εδώ. Μπω εντάρους, εμένα και δεν μου το βγάζει αυτό. Να το, εδώ είμαστε, αλλά...
It's so glazed that it reflects its surroundings.
Περιμένετε, ρε παιδιά, να δω τι έκανε τώρα αυτός, για να δω. Ναι, και... Σνάιπερ πίσω και κάνει τι. Θα πάει στο χορκιδάκι αυτός. Live Town. Για να δούμε, τι έχει να μας πει αυτός.
Hello, James.
Yeah?
Αυτός με τις
I'm
αβιράδες.
really sorry about what happened to your cows.
Everybody's sorry. But will this return my stolen cowtails? A whole year's harvest was lost overnight. And not only that, did you hear what they say? The culprit is for certain one of the townspeople. How could that be any worse?
How's the farm business going?
Not as it used to be. Not since Chef Martin left this island. You don't think he's coming back, do you?
Sure, he'll come back. He spent many years here and simply can't turn his back on what has become like his hometown.
I want
Nice.
to believe you, but that's exactly what he did. He did turn his back, didn't he? No, he's not coming back. And the good times will never be back again. It's just this dead place from now on.
Bye.
I'll be moving on.
Sure.
Για να δούμε τι πραγματάκια έχουμε εδώ.
I have no reason to take away the animal's food.
Χώρος.
Let's just keep distance from these creatures for now. He's already upset for losing the cow tails. I'm not going to take away the... James's cows with fake tails. Seems like the culprit has a sense of humor.
Για πάρε μία.
He's already upset for losing the cow tails. He's already upset for
Δεν πάει πιο εκεί.
Rolls of hay, one of the charming scenes in farm life.
Μήπως να δώσω λίγο...
That won't work.
αλάτι και πιπέρι.
That won't work. I have no reason to take away the animal.
Α, χώρος σου. Αυτό θέλω.
I don't really believe that old lady's thing about horseshoes bringing good luck. But then, well, who knows?
Θα τον αντικαταστήσουμε με αυτό λοιπόν. Πάμε να φύγουμε. Πάμε στο booth.
Huh. That horseshoe almost looks like a magnet. If only it were the right color.
Α, μάλιστα, θα πρέπει να το βάψουμε.
Let's see what we're gonna get when we dip the horseshoe in. Look at that. It look. Let's see how you will manage with a fake magnet.
Let's play.
Hey there.
Welcome to my booth, friend.
Okay, let's play the game.
Huh?
What's the problem, booth master? Seems something isn't working.
How did you?
None of us did anything, right, sir? I simply won the game, and you will have to give me my prize for that.
Άντε, δώσ' το τώρα.
Fine. You win that cute teddy bear from my collection.
I don't want your teddy.
Okay, what exactly do you want?
The concept art picture.
But that one is original.
Sorry, rules are rules, isn't it?
Fine. Take your picture.
Μπαίνουμε, έλα, πάρτε να. Πάμε στο φίλο μας να του τη δώσουμε.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Α, δεν τη βάζουμε.
That's it for now.
all right.
There you have it, your precious Day of the Octopus concept art picture.
Wow, I can't believe you actually did it. What exactly did you do to win that game?
I painted a horseshoe and actually it's a pretty long story.
I see. Anyway, here's what you were promised. Please take care of it.
Σε καλό επίπεδο κινείται το
Now I
παιχνίδι,
can
πάντως
exactly
μπράβο.
know the particulars of every content of the recipe. Amazing!
Μπράβο. Κάτσε, συγγνώμη. Το ρωτήσαμε τα πάντα αυτόν. Τι είπε τώρα αυτός?
Hello, William.
Hey,
Ναι, ωραία, εντάξει.
That's it for now.
sure.
Ωραία, το μόνο που μας μένει τώρα είναι να πείσουμε τον άλλο να μας πάει στο νησί.
Hey,
Hey, lad, how can I help you?
so have you considered lowering your price for the trip?
The price I gave you is final. It's a take it or leave it offer.
So have you considered lowering your price for the
Α,
trip?
δεν είναι.
The price I gave
I once won a fight.
you were with the five, though.
Oh my god. I'm moving on.
Later, mate.
There's no point in using a broken down boat.
Ελάτε,
Why would
χάους.
I go there? The lighthouse. It's off these days. Seems I'm going to be on board again, despite everything. Seems I'm going to be on board. Not today.
Α,
I see this place has changed.
More than a bit. We should have seen it come.
πάει.
I guess that's about it for now.
You take care.
Αυτό είπα ότι ποιος είναι. Δεν υπήρχε πριν. Και τι έκανε τα παιδάκια. Ως τώρα άνοιξε η βιβλιοθήκη.
It's locked. Perhaps I should come back later. Don't I first need to know the ingredients of my recipe? Affordable food stuff.
Κάτσε, αυτός μου έδωσε. Α, μάλιστα.
Let's see. Although there is an article about that, I can see nothing of interest.
Εδώ.
Let's see. Although there is an article about that, I can see nothing of interest.
Μάλιστα.
Let's see. Although there is an article about that,
Στα υπόλοιπα.
let's see. Although there is an article about that,
Ούτε και με αυτό. Εδώ.
let's see. Interesting. According to a warning note here, it claims that mixing castor oil with Rogers blend, which is a popular chicken sauce, will produce a hypnotic blend that will induce sleep into the subject for a few hours. Be careful not to put yourself to sleep when using this thing. It's castor oil, the worst tasting and smelling oil. According to the Cooking Encyclopedia, it could also cause hibernation under certain conditions. Time's ticking.
Και τώρα έκανα...
It's castor oil, the worst tasting and smelling oil on earth. According to the Cooking Encyclopedia, it could also cause hibernation under certain conditions.
Και αυτό πάρα τώρα τι
A
είναι.
Spanish product. Nice.
Μάλιστα.
No need to mess with that.
Όχι, πρώτα έχουμε πάει, sorry. Πάμε από εδώ. Ξανά. Το σπίτι των Ιθαγενών.
Halt! Where are you going, Paleface?
I want to see your chief.
A pirate in the land of sons of the sun. Interesting.
Nice to meet you too, Chief. Except that I'm a sailor, not a pirate.
So, you're not a pirate. And how does a sailor spend his time?
Well, true, I roam the seas in a ship, but...
See? That's exactly what pirates do.
Yes, of course, but...
I think we've heard enough, Paleface. So,
Ναι,
what
παρακάτω.
brings the Paleface to the land of sons?
Εικονογράφηση ωραία με τα γελιά ηλίου άλλους εκεί.
I've come to worship the goddess of the sun.
The goddess of the sun doesn't accept
I'm just walking around, enjoying the great scenery of the...
The sacred land of sons of the sun is no place for joy and refreshment.
Πω ρε φίλε.
Cultural fascination! Isn't it a big waste of your great culture not to be known by many when the entire world has got to enjoy its overwhelming beauty? I must take time to explore the wonders of your superior culture.
Very true, and well said. Seems palefaces are smarter than I thought after all. Yet we cannot reveal to anyone the...
And how does the test go?
You will shoot an arrow at a very distant target board that even the most experienced of archers can't normally hit. Only those who are trusted by the Great Ones will receive their assistance to be able to hit the board. If the gods trust you, your arrow will successfully hit the target, and you will gain our trust. If the gods don't, your arrow will fail, and we won't allow the paleface should come to us, and let us know when he feels he's ready to take the test.
I'm here to dance with you.
We stopped dancing a while ago.
And why's that, Chief?
Because I lost my great staff of rain during one of our hunting trips.
That's horrible news! I really wanted to dance.
If you really want to, then you'd better find my lost staff.
The chief staff.
Where were you hunting when you lost the staff, Chief?
In the western mountain jungles above the caves.
Why would you take your staff as far as the western jungles in the first place?
I never part from my staff.
Never? Even when you sleep?
Nope, neither when I pee or eat.
Γεια σου Χριστίνακι μου. Καλά. Παίζω παιχνιδάκι.
Never?
Τι
Even when
γίνεται?
you pee?
Nope, neither when I sleep or eat.
Never? Even when you eat?
Μ' ακούς Χριστίνα?
Nope, neither when I pee or sleep.
So what have you got for me when I come back with your lost
Παίζω
staff?
παιχνιδάκι εδώ όπως βλέπεις.
We will summon the great rain dance and reveal the precious gift promised to the staff finder.
Wow! I've never considered the possibility of summoning a dance to honor a paleface.
To honor the staff, Paleface.
Καλά, καλά τα περνάω. Καλά, τώρα ήρθα. Αυτό είναι μια μικρή πίστα. Στο βράδυ σου λέει. Είναι adventure game αυτό. Έχει μια περιπετιούλα, λύνεις γρίφους.
Wait, did you say golden?
Correct. Golden. No one was ever disappointed with the statue.
Where were you hunting when you lost the staff, Chief?
In the western mountain jungles above the cave.
You told me you stopped dancing. Why?
Because I
Ευχαριστώ.
lost my great staff of rain during one of our...
What makes you so sure the goddess of the
Εσύ τι κάνεις?
at all?
Πώς τα περνάς?
Pretty simple. That's what I was told before reaching 6 years of age.
What if I were your parent and told you otherwise?
You're not. And you didn't tell me otherwise before becoming age 6. Therefore, the goddess of the sun is the
Εντάξει,
absolute
φτάνει για περνάμε την ώρα μας.
truth.
Ωραία, για να ψάξουμε
I'll be
λίγο εδώ
back
πέρα.
later.
Sure.
Α, δεν έχει... Δεν πηγαίνει πιο μέσα.
I need to get closer in order to reach it.
Αύριο γραφείο, βρήκα να φάω. Κάτσε να κάνω ένα μικρό διαλυματάκι εδώ πέρα, παιδιά, συγγνώμη. Πήγα στο σούπερ μάρκετ, τα ράφια ήταν άδεια από φαγητά. Και από αυτά που παίρνω εγώ τα μαγειρευτά και τα λοιπά, τίποτα. Ούτε ψωμί του τόστι είχε. Πήρα μόνο φρυγανιές και κάτι παξιμάδια για να έχω. Αλλά πήρα κάτι λουκανικάκια που τέτοιο, παίρνω εγώ συνήθως, κάτι γιαούρτια. Σοκολατοδί, εντάξει. Ελιές, μ' αρέσουνε. Αυτά, έχω και ένα τέτοιο γεμιστά στο ψυγείο. Τώρα φαντάζομαι αύριο μεθαύριο θα αρχίσουν να ξαναλειτουργούν τα ντελεβερέδικα, μωρέ. Έτσι είναι. Όχι καλά, τι να χάσω, πήρα. Γιατί εδώ πέρα κάθομαι για τόσες μέρες και παραγγέλνω και τρώω. Έχω πάρει ξανά κιλά, δεν έχασα. Έκανα και γλίτσα πάλι λίγο. Τώρα 1-2 μέρες είναι με τα χιόνια.
How do the hunters hit this small
Που...
from a far shooting position?
Εντάξει. Το συντριλίον τι κάνει? Καλά. Το συντριλίνιον. Χριστίνα, εδώ πέρα ξέρεις, σε διαβάζουν όλοι, έτσι, με αυτά που γράφεις. Είναι στη δημόσια το chat, δεν είναι ιδιωτικό, να το ξέρεις. Δεν είναι messenger, είναι chat σαν στο YouTube, στα σχόλια στο YouTube ή στο Facebook. Δεν ξέρω να σβήνει. Απλά στα λέω, κάτσε να μπορώ να το σβήσω εγώ. Κάτσε να δω αν έχει... Έχει delete. Τι είναι το delete ρε παιδιά? Δεν έχουν και τα Mac delete, ξέρω εγώ. Αλλά τέλος πάντων, εντάξει, δεν πειράζει, δεν έγραψε και τίποτα φοβερό. Ναι, μωρέ, το ξέρω. Αχ. Αυτά. Τι μέρα είναι σήμερα, Τετάρτη και πάει για Πέμπτη. Τώρα έχει πάει Πέμπτη, έτσι, ναι. Εντάξει, ετοιμάζομαι τώρα, θα κάνουμε... Επιτέλους, 3 φορές έχω κλείσει δηλαδή για το Μέγκα να πάω να παίξω σε διάφορους μουσικούς που με έχουν καλέσει, αλλά κάτι τύχαινε πάλι. Τώρα θα πάμε για ένα αφιέρωμα στον Κυριάκο Παπαδόπουλο να παίξουμε. Θα κάνουμε πρόβες.
The wood material of the target board looks surprisingly soft and easy to cut through with a blade.
Κάτσε να το κλείσω και αυτό εδώ.
There. These holes will allow me to attach something to the board.
Και αυτά. Το ορχήστρα δεν παίζει ευτυχώς ακόμη, μέχρι τις 5 Φλεβάρι, νομίζω, εντάξει, και μετά. Χορεπώ δηλαδή εγώ, παίζουν κάποιοι άλλοι. Οπότε όλα καλά. Τι θέλει να κάνει attach αυτός τώρα? Το μανίτι.
A magnetic target board. Can't wait to see the fun.
Μάλιστα. Back. Blind guard.
Halt! Where are you going, paleface?
No need to trouble you. I'm going away.
Όχι, δεν πάω μέσα.
Halt! Where are you going, paleface?
I want to see your chief.
Να δούμε.
I'm ready for the test of truth.
Very well. Guards, take the paleface to the archery yard. Go on, paleface, and prove to us that the Great Ones trust you.
It now even seems further than ever. It now even seems further than ever.
Τώρα τι κάνουμε?
It now even seems further than ever. It now even seems further than ever.
Τι είναι, παιδιά? Πρέπει να έχω τα δικά μου... Α. Γιατί?
My goodness, that's just insane. These people know too well that their test is impossible to pass without a miracle.
No arrow in the board, no trust given by the Great Ones, and hence no entry to our sacred village granted to the paleface.
Αν έπρεπε...
I'll be back later.
Sure.
Πρέπει να βάλω... Πρέπει να πάρω άλλα, δεν λέει.
I don't really believe in these kind of things. It's used by the native Indians to provide protection against bad luck.
Πες να δώσω αυτό το...
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Τι είναι το εκπληκτικό?
That won't work.
Halt! Where are you going, paleface?
Συγγνώμη, παιδιά. Τι πρέπει να κάνω, δεν θα
I
πάω εδώ
want
πέρα
to
εδώ.
see your chief. Come again. How do I do the test of truth?
You will shoot an arrow at a very distant target board that even the most experienced of archers can't normally hit. If the gods trust you, your arrow will succeed. If the gods don't, your arrow will fail, and we won't allow you. The paleface should come to us, and let us...
Ωραία, πάμε πίσω
I'll
ξανά.
be back later.
Sure.
Μα δεν τον αφήνει να ξαναπάει εκεί. Πάμε λοιπόν στην bridge. Και συγγνώμη λίγο, παιδιά. Πάει λίγο εδώ. Οκ. Περιμένετε. Λοιπόν, εδώ πέρα τώρα τι...
My work here is done.
Άρα ό,τι ήταν να κάνεις εδώ πέρα το έκανες.
My work here is done.
Άρα δεν έχουμε κάνει κάτι εδώ. Μπορώ να ξαναπάρω εδώ πέρα πίσω. Leave village. Και να πάω σε αυτόν τώρα, λες να μου βγάλει τα arrows.
Not today. I already got what I needed.
Άρα δεν παίζουνε.
Hello, William.
Hey,
The lighthouse.
Did you notice that there was no fire at the lighthouse recently?
sure, that's because the keeper won't be around until he's needed in another month or so. Because he's normally absent this time of year. In days that are this clear, there's no need to bear the heavy burden of fuel costs just to operate a lighthouse. The candles in our harbor are very easily visible from a distance.
That's it for now.
All right.
This is the concept art picture I gave to William. Why would I go there?
Άρα πρέπει να πάω ξανά.
No thanks. Not gonna carry a buck. There's no point in using a broken down.
Tools.
Nothing else is needed. No need to mess with that. I already outgrew that.
Α, άνοιξε
Now we
βιβλιοθήκη.
see.
Άνοιξε βιβλιοθήκη, παιδιά. Χριστίνα, Χριστίνα, πού
The
είσαι?
first time I seen Simon less than 80 centimeters away from a book. Let's talk to him about it first. It's the first time I seen Simon less than 80 centimeters away from a book. Let's talk to him about it first.
Α, δεν μιλάει πρώτος ο Σάιμον.
Simon, is that really you? I didn't know you read books.
Nah, of course I don't. But I bet it's your first time here too. I admit that I'm very curious about your business here, but I'm afraid I don't have time for chit-chat. Now, if you excuse me...
He's busy studying books, as strange as that may sound.
Μάλιστα.
Hey, Christina.
Oh, hey, Joyfess. How can I help you?
Hey, Christina. Guess why I'm here?
It must be something that isn't about books.
One day, Christina, you'll say this to me, and you won't be right. Nice deer head.
I'm afraid it's actually a moose, not a deer. Although they both belong to the same family, Cervidae, or deer. Oh, sorry, Joyfess. How rude of me. Who cares whether it's a deer or a fish or... Oh, I guess it's very beautiful indeed. Although I have to admit, I can hardly notice it now after spending hundreds of hours inside this hall.
No need to apologize. Hey, who can see all this bewildering beauty and then resist the temptation to read? Except for me, of course.
The eclipse.
Is it true that there will be a sun eclipse today?
Yes, it is. And not only that, the collective gravity force of the sun and the moon will cause something else to happen. A great ebb tide will precede the eclipse by an hour or so.
A great ebb tide? How is that different from a regular ebb tide?
It's significantly different in magnitude. If my estimations are correct, it will be intense enough to have water completely recede from the western caves. The caves will be without water. Just imagine.
Wow, now that's something I shouldn't miss. How's life after Martin left? Do you still have visitors coming to the library?
It's kinda sad. But this library might be the one place least affected by him leaving.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The library has never been among the top 10 attractions of the island. Did you ever regret leaving your old library to come and work here?
Not for a second. I actually like it here. True, perhaps. I met with more people and had more conversations in my old library. I've always longed to write, but there was no way of doing it back then, with all the distractions. This quiet place is I've already had quite a few articles published during the last couple of years. Half of this couldn't have been done in a lifetime had I stayed there.
Can I find a scroll for myself in your library?
This doesn't quite sound like you, Joyfess. But yes, I can fetch one for you. Give me 1 second.
Μάλιστα. Περιμένουμε.
Well, turns out this one has some writing in it.
That's good. It'll work for me.
If you say so.
Thanks. You know what? Maybe you should come and do some seafaring with me one day. Better than this, not boring library.
Really, Joyfess? And how's that supposed to make a librarian any good?
It's not about doing you any good. It's about having fun. Don't you wish you could see for yourself the amazing creatures you've been reading about for years already?
Καλά σου λέει το παιδί.
Only as much as you're willing to read about them.
Μάλιστα.
Wait, really?
No, but I don't see myself doing it anytime soon, though.
Θα σε ψήσουμε σιγά σιγά.
That's it for now.
See you around.
I won't be able to take it as long as she's watching.
Μάλιστα, τα θέλουμε λοιπόν αυτά εδώ. Αλλά θέλουμε να βλέπει αυτή.
Do you have any compelling reason why I should do that? It has always puzzled me how some people can enjoy staring at black and white pages. Let's just keep it where it is.
Τώρα πάω μέσα για να πηγαίνω μέσα. Έχουμε κάτι άλλο εδώ πάμε,
Do you have any compelling reason why I should do that? It's too big. One day I may fight one of these for a change.
Είναι πολύ μεγάλο για να κάνεις τι. Glove model.
It's cool, but I'm not really interested in taking it home. There are still so many places waiting for me to discover.
Για να τι μας έδωσε αυτή, μας έδωσε ένα scroll για να το διαβάσουμε.
Interesting. Similar to Martin's scroll, this one is about food and nutrition. Seems to be the fate of the Great One to hold food-related subjects in his hand.
Μάλιστα.
Steel shield and arrows.
Αλλά θέλουμε μεταλλικά βέλη για να μπορέσει να πάει στο μαγνήτη. Ατσάλινα. Ίσως να την κοιμήσω.
That won't work.
Αυτό.
That won't work. That won't work.
Μελάνι.
That won't work. That won't work.
Τι,
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. It's castor oil, the worst tasting and smelling oil
μάλιστα.
ever. According to the Cooking Encyclopedia, it could also cause hibernation under certain conditions. It's the fishing net I got from the dock. He's busy studying books, as strange as that may sound. Christina the Librarian. Hey, Christina.
Oh, hey, Joyfess. How can I help you?
Are these arms authentic? We have something in this library from the Steel Age?
Μάλιστα.
You must mean the Iron Age. And no, they're not authentic. They're just here for decoration purposes, although they really are made of steel.
I once won a fight, 1 versus 5. I was with the 5, though.
Oh dear, Joyfess. If only you would remember who you told your jokes to, just as half as well as you remember the jokes themselves.
You mean I told you this before? Why is our town so small?
The steel arms.
Christina already confirmed to me that the arms are indeed made of steel. That's it for now.
See you around.
Steel shield and arrows.
Ναι.
I won't be able to take it as long as she's watching.
Ωραία, πώς να την... Πώς να την...
Let's just keep it where it is.
Books.
If you know anything about me, you'd know that it would take more than 3 persuasion.
You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you?
Τι να της δώσω?
That won't work.
Ίσως το κρασί του ισπανικού.
That won't work. That won't work.
Για πάμε έξω.
Nope.
Αυτός ποιος είναι εδώ?
Politics is not really my thing. The town hall building. I already took one. Not today.
Πάμε λοιπόν για να δούμε. Εδώ. Στη βιβλιοθήκη. Θα δούμε που το πάει η ιστορία. Θα κάνω έτσι και βγαίνει έξω.
She won't like it. It's cool, but I'm not really interested in taking it home. There are still so many places waiting for me to discover. That won't work.
Κάτι βάζω εδώ μέσα, κάτι βάλω εδώ μέσα.
That won't work. An empty ink jar. I doubt that I'll ever use it. Not while she's watching.
Πρέπει και αυτή να την κάνω δηλαδή, για να τα κάνουμε κάτι. Πρέπει να το δούμε. Κερί εδώ, το κερί κάνει κάτι. Για να δω για λίγο πέρα. Να τη ρωτήσω τώρα.
Hey, Christina.
Oh, hey, Joyfess. How can I help you?
Christina already confirmed to me that the arms are indeed made of steel.
Bye.
That's it for now.
See you around.
Αυτό δεν μπορούσα να το σκεφτώ εγώ που κάνει εδώ. Κάτσε.
Very nice of you to give me the scroll. Will it be alright if I asked you to change it with that one over there?
Sure, give me just a second.
Και θα αλλάξω.
There you go.
Thanks.
No problem.
Τώρα έκανα πήρα το άλλο.
Oh my, I don't believe it. Is the ink jar empty again?
Ωραία.
Seems you're writing a lot these days.
Not that much, though. I'll have to refill this. I'll be right back.
Ωραία, πήγαινε μέσα για να πάρω εγώ τα άρματα.
Ah, just in time. Someone's coming already.
Ωραία, δρόμο. Πάμε πίσω. Πάμε στο δάσος. Στη ζούγκλα.
Where are you going, Paleface?
I want to see your chief.
Πάμε τώρα εδώ, θα βάλω τους μαγνήτες.
I'm ready for the test of truth.
Very well. Go on, Paleface, and prove to us that the Great Ones trust you.
Οκ, θα το αποδείξω.
The steel arrow I took from the library.
Μπράβο.
Yep, I'm invincible.
Sometimes I begin to suspect that the Great Ones do have a sense of humor. But, after all, the Paleface made it. Welcome to our sacred village, Paleface.
Ωραία, και τώρα τι κάνουμε?
He won't like it.
Α, τον εκμετήσω.
That won't work.
Ποιο είναι το κάστρο?
That won't work. You don't risk messing with the gods, at least when they're surrounded by their devoted followers. A considerable portion of their lifetime is spent on this activity. He's sitting in such a strategic location that there's no way I could take the scroll without getting noticed by him.
Α, πρέπει να θέλουμε το scroll,
Not when he's around. Howdy, young warrior. Doesn't seem like the talkative type. Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Pale Man?
You told me you stopped dancing. Why?
Because I lost my great step.
I'll
Bye.
be back later.
Sure,
Yuck. It must have been since his early childhood when the chief took a bath. He smells so awful. It's empty. That won't work.
Τι να βάλω, ρε παιδιά?
That won't work.
Το άλλο.
That won't work.
Μελάνι.
That won't work. Martin's scroll! I need to find a way to take it without the Indians noticing me.
Μάλιστα.
I wonder why it's empty.
Άλλο καλαμπόκιο.
That won't work.
Μάλιστα. Να βάλω το δίχτυ.
That won't work.
Ποιο με ρωτάει, να ρωτήσω αυτόν.
Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Pale Man?
Just in case you forgot or something, the god's fruit bowl is empty.
This is no fruit bowl, Paleface. Our Great One drinks no water, except for the water coming from heaven. And this bowl is where heaven's water is harvested. But without my great staff of rain, there is no way we can fill the bowl.
What is that small thing in the statue's hand?
It is our sacred scroll. Then you'd better keep your pale hands away from it.
But I've passed the test of truth. You should trust me by now.
Ah, touching our sacred scroll will need much more than just that, Paleface.
Like what? I may be able to meet the requirements.
You will need a valid ID card, 2 photos, and a recommendation letter from your town's governor. Just kidding. The only requirement is a colored face. And your face ain't colored.
What did the scroll say?
When the time comes, we will know what the sacred scroll has to tell us.
And how's that, Chief?
Μάλιστα.
The awaited one will reveal its sacred contents to our people.
Well, in this case, I think I can.
And he is no pale face.
How did you find it?
We didn't. The sacred scroll found us.
Is this some sort of joke, Chief?
Sons of the sun never make jokes with a pale face. The sacred scroll found us. It came to us, down from the heavens where the great ones live.
When did it come to you, and how?
It must have been nearly 2 months ago. We were dancing in this very place. One of my men suddenly screamed, looking up at the sky. We were looking around to see what was falling down.
Are you sure you didn't see a balloon or something when you looked up?
Huh? A balloon? Don't really know what the pale face could be talking about.
Καλά.
God bless the sacred scroll.
Amen.
I'll be back later.
Sure.
Martin's scroll! I need to find a way to take it with...
Μήπως τώρα μου επιτρέψει.
You don't risk messing with the gods, at least when they're surrounded by their devoted followers. One of the many gods worshipped around this big world. That won't work.
Το μπάκο.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Α, μήπως να βάλω αυτό το σκρόλ εδώ.
Too many people are watching over that spot right now.
Ωραία, για πάμε έξω να δούμε. Πέταξε έξω. Go back to the village gate. Μας έδειξε κάποιο άλλο μέρος να πάμε. Πού είναι αυτή η ζούγκλα που μας λέει? Για να δούμε. Για να δω, θα κάνει κάτι αυτός εδώ εκεί. Αυτόν τον αφήνει να βάλει.
Okay, all right. Stepping away from your pipe. Nothing happened, nothing to see. Or maybe something did happen. I'll just have to finish my business before you find out.
Μπράβο. Πάμε τώρα να ελέγξουμε το...
In the name of the Great Ones, what are you doing near our sacred scroll, Paleface?
Nothing, Chief. Look, the scroll's still intact.
It had better be. And you'd better keep more distance from our sacred scroll if you wish us to be nice to you.
Sure thing, Chief. Who needs an ordinary scroll anyway, when I've got the sacred scroll with Martin's recipe?
Μάλιστα.
Let's see. Oh my God! How am I going to read this handwriting? Perhaps the Indian hunters did have a point when they thought it needed an awaited one to read it.
Booga fish, actin, olive oil, pepper, ultra fresh water. Μάλιστα.
That won't work.
Δεν κατάλαβα τι εννοεί. Έχασε να μας δείξει αυτός πώς το λειτουργεί αυτό.
You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? It's empty. The bowl of the sacred water coming from heaven. That won't work.
Τι έκανε αυτός ο μισό λεπτό, παιδιά.
You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you?
Excuse me, Chief. I guess you might know a kind of fish named booga
Ah.
or bugga fish?
You are talking about the buggerfish. What's Pale Man's business with the buggerfish?
I want to taste it. I've heard it's delicious.
This cannot be. Whoever told you so must be mistaken. Of all the fishes inhabiting this island, this one is especially horrible.
Μάλιστα.
It's inedible.
Is there a reason for that?
Θα το ρωτήσω δηλαδή για όλα.
Language. The tales have it that when the great ones distributed food among the fishes of the sea, and the buggerfish's turn finally came, they were left with nothing but salt as their food. Since then, the buggerfish have been eating the salt of the sea.
Μάλιστα.
And therefore, it was damned to have more salt in its flesh than any other fish in the seas of the world.
That shouldn't be a problem to me. I will carefully wash it until it is as fresh as the stream water of your mountain. So where do I find the buggerfish?
No way, Pale Man. Sons of the sun have already tried every way in the world.
Βρε, πες μας τώρα που είναι το μπουγκαφίσι να το καθαρίσουμε εμείς.
Endeavor could alter the will and damnation of the great ones.
You never know. The great ones might as well have been searching for a better kind of food for the poor creature. And who knows? Today might be their lucky day.
I've always thought we didn't understand the Pale Man's way of thinking. But since you're determined, go and try your luck. You will find the buggerfish in the western caves.
Πώς θα πάμε ρε παιδιά στις δυτικές σπηλιές όμως? Καλά, κάτσε να το ρωτήσω και εδώ.
Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Pale Man?
Όχι, συγγνώμη, όχι. Bye.
I'll be back later.
Sure.
Ακτίν.
I don't think he's the right person to ask about that.
Ultra Water.
I don't think he's the right person to ask about that.
Αλλά θα ρωτήσω.
I don't need to ask about that.
Μάλιστα. Πάμε να φύγουμε. Καλησπέρα στο chat. Μάλιστα. Όχι, ξαναπάμε εδώ να δούμε κάτι. Να δω. Κάνουμε έτσι. Και το βάζουμε εδώ. Rare and high demand. Tactin is only found in high mountain tops during limited seasons of the year. Actin has been known to be one of the tastiest food additions. Μάλιστα. Από να φάει το αλάτι το βάζουμε λέει στο βαστό νερό. Μάλιστα. Άρα πρέπει να ησυχάσεις το νερό και μετά να βάλεις αλάτι. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Ωραία, για να δούμε άλλο olive oil.
Let's see. Although there is an article about that, I can see nothing of interest.
Μάλιστα. Pepper.
Let's see. Although there is an article about that.
Δεν βρίσκεις κάτι ενδιαφέρον. Για να δούμε και το Ultra Fresh Water. Αυτό πρέπει να το βρούμε. Ultra fresh water. Some recipes require using water that is exceptionally free from salt. This is almost only found in freshly harvested rainwater and it is referred to as ultimately fresh water. The term was first coined by Chef Ronald while dictating his then new recipe contest to his audience in 1804. Μάλιστα, από το νομίζω από εδώ πέρα τελειώσαμε. Πάμε να βρούμε τα ακτινίδια. Α, έχει beach.
I have no business in there.
Cave. What?
This can't take me to Kanta Island.
Για περιμένετε, παιδιά. Εδώ έχει να πάει κάπου αλλού, πηγαίνει πρώτα. Για να πάμε κι εμείς να δούμε. Πριν πάμε στην παραλία. Πάμε μετά. Αλλά πάμε στην πόλη.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Seems like it takes John some time to change music, doesn't it?
sometime. It's gonna take him ages before he does such a thing.
Μάλιστα.
Maybe what he needs is a little push.
Go ahead and give it a try, dude. You may be more luckier than I was.
Yeah, blame your bad luck. I bet your bad taste in music must have been the reason.
I'm glad you don't
Nice.
like my music, or else I've had doubt of my own taste. But I'm pretty sure that even you won't be able to resist the literally breathtaking Vera Volticana.
Vera
Nice.
what? Maybe I should write that down.
Don't worry, you don't have to. It's written on a sticky note attached to John's notes above the piano.
Α, μάλιστα.
So why doesn't he play it at least for once if it's so great?
From what I gather, he said he didn't have the music notation he needed to play, so he couldn't play it.
Α,
One
μάλιστα.
day I'm going to provide him with it, and then after that, he won't have any more excuses.
Is it possible you're not done cleaning that glass yet?
And what about you? Always walking perfectly, flawlessly either towards right or left, north or south. And what about you always turning 45 degrees relative to the said directions while standing still?
Well,
There are a few things about this world that you're just gonna have to accept. And
that's it for now.
all right.
He's busy playing the piano. This must be the note that William told me about, where he has written down the name of his favorite melody.
Πάρε το.
I'm not going to interrupt him until I have something better to suggest.
Μάλιστα. Πώς τώρα πάμε στο...
Why would I go there? have no business in there. A fisherman's hut.
Εμείς πια.
I need to fix a net here. A rock! This spot seems just ideal to fix a net here. Once the ebb tide comes, the fish will be caught inside and become an easy catch.
Α, μάλιστα, θα πάρουμε το tuna fish αυτό.
Let's see what's going to happen if I fix the net using that rock. There.
Μάλιστα.
Now the fish are going to be trapped when it's low tide. Huh.
What's this? Really? Isn't this what the chief is looking for? The staff of rain? It must have fallen down here while he was on his hunting trip. I should bring it back to him.
It's big, but luckily nothing's too big for my pocket.
Οχ. Α, το πήρε.
It's where William has noted down the name of his favorite melody, Vera Vuitchicana.
I can't catch them with my bare hands. I'll need to find some trick to catch them.
Μάλιστα. Καλά. Τι έγινε. Πάμε στη βιβλιοθήκη, έχει να κάνουμε κάποιους διαλόγους στη βιβλιοθήκη από ό,τι βλέπω.
Good to see you, Joyfess. I was looking for you.
Ναι,
I
γιατί.
wanted to ask you about the last scroll I gave you. It seems I gave you a draft that I was still working on by mistake.
Α, αν το εξήγα τώρα.
I don't know how to tell you this, but somehow I lost it.
You
Καλησπέρα στο
did?
chat.
You're a terrible liar, Joyfess. You already used it for something, didn't you?
Φυσικά.
Well, Okay, there's no point in hiding it from you. I actually used it to get another scroll worshipped by the Indian hunters.
But that scroll... Can I have a look at it, please? The scroll you got from the natives.
Why, sure.
This is it! And with Martin's signature on it, too. How were you able to get it?
It's a pretty long story, but I managed to pass their test of truth, and then it finally ended with distracting the guards and replacing the real Martin scroll with a fake one, the one I got from you.
Great. So all I have to do to restore my scroll is just walk through a few tens of practiced warriors and ask them to let me take what they believe to be written especially to them by the hands of the gods. How can that be any easier?
Kind of, I guess. Sorry about your scroll, but let's look on the bright side. Your scroll is now being worshipped by the natives. Did you ever receive such a compliment from a journal?
Not really, but they'd been worshipping a cooking recipe, so... Fine, I can reproduce what was in that scroll. Not the end of the world.
Μπράβο, κορίτσι μου.
And to be fair, it was me who gave you that. It was my bad, not yours. Although, I'm desperate to know what would make you risk your life for a cooking recipe. Is it really that important? Or can passion for adventures go so far as this?
I'd say it's a little of both. How are your writings going?
Very good, thanks for asking. Except that another ink jar ran empty today. Do you believe it? Never happened with me.
Okay, bye.
That's it for now.
See you around.
Πάμε. Πάμε ξανά στη ζούγκλα να δώσουμε τη μαγκούρα στον βασιλιά, τον Ζουλού.
Look at what I found for you, Chief.
By the name of O'Hara, my dear staff. I never imagined I'd live long enough to thank a Pale Man. But you did well, Pale Man. That was well done. You really deserve what I'm about to give you now. Pale Man, I'm passing on to you the golden fortune statue.
Wow, Chief, I can't really believe you're... Wait, that's not golden. It's made of wood.
Wood that brings luck that is better than gold. Don't let the material world deceive you as it did your brethren, Paleface. You only have to believe, and the golden fortune statue will do the rest.
Yeah, right. So you're now going to dance to make it rain?
The great ones will make it rain. All we can do is show our humble need by exhibiting the sacred dance.
Να το χόρεψε, να μαζέψει το νερό.
Looks like it's going to be a while before it rains. I'd rather see to my own business until then. Perhaps I should get back to gathering the remaining contents of the recipe.
Μάλιστα. Πάμε λέει στη σπηλιά να μαζέψουμε το ψάρι. Και να δω, δεν θα βρω τίποτα εδώ.
They're just within reach, but nothing from Martin's recipe. They're just within reach, but nothing from Martin's recipe. Not today.
Αχ, τι έκανα.
Seems I'm going to be on board. Seems I'm going to be on board again.
Κάτσε ρε παιδιά, από πού ήρθα. Κάτσε να το ρωτήσω αυτό.
Hello, William.
Hey.
See you later. Άστο.
For now.
Καλά, εντάξει. Άστο. Πάμε. Καλησπέρα σε όλους. Στο beach πάμε. Και το beach... Όπα, είναι μπουρκάλι. Τι έχει μέσα εδώ. Κάτσε να δούμε και το παρτί αυτό.
It's, the wooden golden fortune statue the chief gave me.
Yeah.
A bottle with a scroll inside it. I need a corkscrew to open it.
Μάλιστα. Εδώ πέρα θα υπάρχει... Έχουμε πιάσει τίποτα. Έχουμε πιάσει πολύ λίγο πράγμα.
Ugh, fish. I already have one.
Ωραία, να πάρω τίποτα άλλο, όχι. Ωραία. Πάμε στην ταβέρνα.
What's that smell? Oh no, the fish has already started to rot. Perhaps I should find a way to keep it fresh before I leave the cave.
Bactin.
I think I've taken enough of this. The cheap substitute for actin. Now that I don't have actin anymore, I'm going to use this instead.
Μάλιστα.
Ugh, Not even a hungry cat would eat from this.
Άρα εδώ μέσα δεν γίνεται να γίνει.
I have no business in there.
Πάω ξανά στη σπηλιά. Καταρχάς.
Huh. Nothing found. It's actually a bit weird not to find anything about Bacton. That won't work.
Είπαμε τι είναι αυτό.
A bottle with a scroll inside it.
Ah.
I need a corkscrew to open it.
Πού είναι το ψάρι.
Ugh, fit.
Λοιπόν.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Huh. Nothing found. Huh. Nothing found.
Τι βάζω ρε παιδιά.
That won't work.
Για να δούμε εδώ. Ναι. Κάτι πρέπει να βάλω στο τέτοιο για να μην βρωμίσει. Αλάτι.
That won't work.
Βάζω το αλάτι. Είμαστε μακριά πάντως. Έχω καταλάβει καλά εγώ.
That won't work.
Αγιώνα τι λέει εδώ.
A buggerfish, the main item in Chef Martin's recipe. A bottle with a scroll inside it. I need a corkscrew to open it.
Δώσαμε λίγα λεπτά για να δω τι γίνεται.
Huh. Nothing found. What's that smell? Oh no! The fish has already started to rot. Perhaps I should find a way to keep it fresh before I leave the cave.
Θα πρέπει να πάω πίσω. Για να δω.
Hello, William.
Hey.
That's it for now.
All right.
Άρα δεν έχω...
Have you heard of a fish called the buggerfish?
Did you check the cooking encyclopedia?
I did, and found nothing there.
You won't. That's because the cooking encyclopedia is about edible stuff, which booga isn't. Fishermen have always avoided booga concentrations. Who wants to waste time with an unpopular and unprofitable catch? But for some reason, Martin seemed to develop a keen interest in this kind of fish, especially during his last year. He always used to say, first about the natives and then about us incoming immigrants, that we had been sitting on a gold mine without even having a clue about it. But in order to extract the gold, you would have to pay even more gold. I always wondered what that meant. Well, what I do know is this. Martin always saw something promising about booga fish that we didn't. And he badly wanted to make use of it, but clearly, I don't think he could figure it out.
What is it exactly that makes bugga inedible?
It's far more saline than seawater itself, but that taste is just unbearable.
And what's wrong with boiling out the salt?
That's probably the worst thing you could do. Booga is so much saline that you need that process to be repeated a few times, changing the boiling water over and over. True, less saline might be there, but this will only come at the expense of its quality. Booga is much too fragile for that intense of a process that if you keep changing the boiling water for a number of times, the fish's flesh would dissolve into something really unpleasant. It's obvious to me that Martin found a way to solve that problem, but for some reason, he was not satisfied with it.
Do you think it would have changed history if it worked? That Martin would have stayed if he figured it out?
I never really thought about it that way, but now that you mention it, yeah, I guess it could have.
Ωραία, πάμε.
That's it for now.
All right.
Ας ρωτήσουμε και το ακτίν.
Do you happen to know a kind of vegetable called actin?
Sure. It's one of the most rarest yet desired kind of vegetables out there. He was always so desperate to find a cheap substitute for this fascinating but rare ingredient. You can look at it as today's alchemy. Many farmers were hoping to make great fortunes by growing it in their farms in wholesale quantity. Even James himself was one of those unfortunate dream victims. You may want to ask him as well.
Okay.
That's it for now.
All right.
Τίποτα να το ρωτήσουμε.
I don't need to ask about that.
Pepper.
I don't need to ask about that.
Ωραία, πάμε. Πάμε εδώ στον Τζον, το farmer.
Hello, James.
Yeah?
I'll be moving on.
Sure.
Από εδώ, έτσι.
I'm looking for a vegetable called actin. Do you know it?
Go to the White Peak. You will probably find it there.
Τι είναι το white pig?
You don't seem very happy about it.
To start with, the vegetable is so rare that I had to walk my way to the cold mountaintops and search there till I found one. Why did I do that? Because they say it's so freakishly rare and expensive. And I asked myself, why don't I plant some on my own ground and become rich? But that wouldn't do. For 3 consecutive years I tried to grow it in my field. But in all these times the result was total disappointment. For some reason, Acton now just behaved like its cheap cousin, the Bacton. And no matter for how long you kept it in boiling water, it no longer absorbs salt as it was supposed to do. All my efforts were totally wasted for nothing.
Always spreading positive vibes, James. I'll be moving on.
Sure.
I don't want to remember what happened to me the last time I tried to mount a horse. I think walking on...
Πάμε. Πάμε ξανά στην ταβέρνα, ρε παιδιά. Θέλω το τριμπουσόν.
I think I can take this along with the salt and pepper.
This is the only piece we have, so I'm afraid not.
That won't work. I think I can take this along with the salt and pepper.
This is the only piece we have, so I'm afraid not.
Τι να του βρω, να του βάλω κάποιο άλλο?
A corkscrew. A corkscrew.
Αυτό μόνο.
Hello, William.
Hey.
That's it for now.
All right.
White pigs, δεν είδα αυτό το σημείο. Μάλιστα.
Whoa, finally! It took forever with that signboard pointing in the wrong direction and... Jesus! What is this? What could a rabbit be doing up here? Nah, it should be safe here until its owner comes to take care of it. Nope, not usable anymore.
Τα έφαγε αυτός.
Not gonna make myself wet and cold for no reason. At least I need something to cover the snow with. This will protect snow from melting for a while. I already got what I needed.
Ah.
That won't work.
Α, το θέλω για να βάλω μέσα το ψάρι. Έτσι είναι.
I think I've taken enough of this. Ugh, fish.
Ωραία.
There, this should preserve my fish fresh and good.
Ωραία. Τώρα πάμε πίσω. Το πάω στην ταβέρνα. Στο λίγο.
That won't work.
Μάλιστα. Θα το πάω. Τίποτα.
Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Pale Man?
Have the great ones responded to your dance yet?
Hold on, Pale Man. It always takes time to convince the great ones of our need.
Α, μάλιστα.
Looks like it's going to be a while before it rains. I'd rather see to my own business until then. Perhaps I should get back to gathering the remaining contents of the recipe. I'll be back later.
Τι θέλω τώρα.
It's used by the native Indians to provide protection against bad luck. I don't really believe in these kind of things.
Φεύγουμε. Ξαναπάμε στην...
Hey, Christina.
Oh, hey, Joyfess. How can I help you?
Μάλιστα. Ο άλλος είχε εξαφανιστεί, ο τύπος.
See you around.
Πρέπει να κάνω ένα κόλπο για να... να πάρω λίγο ακτίν. Με το κουνέλι. Α, να το έφυγε το κουνέλι.
Nope, not usable anymore. I already got what I needed.
Footsteps.
I'm not going to be playing the chasing game when I'm still lagging behind in gathering recipe items. Nope, not usable. I already got what I needed.
Αυτό είναι όλο δηλαδή.
I already got what I needed.
It's, the wooden golden fortune statue the chief gave me. It's where William has noted down the name of his favorite melody, Vera Vuitchicana.
Actin, olive oil, pepper.
I already got what I needed.
Κάμισα θα ρωτήσουμε.
Hello, James.
Yeah?
Έτσι. Μάλιστα.
I'll be moving on.
Sure.
Πάμε λέει στον... στο φίλο μας εδώ. Και να ρωτάμε για το άλμα.
Hello, Joseph.
Hello, Joyfess. How are you doing?
Let me tell you this story. The Indian chief lost his staff and promised to give whoever found it his golden fortune statue. I found the staff, and look what I got.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you see, that's what he calls golden. Golden fortune, he says. Who cares?
Well, it seems then that our friend was right. This valuable piece will earn you a small fortune.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's been a few months since I came across such a beautiful piece of local art. Let me get to the bottom of this quickly. I'm willing to buy this from you for 1 golden pound, which is a very fair price for such a piece.
Καλά.
What do you say?
You know, Joseph, I'm beginning to like your strange hobby of collecting creepy handicrafts. Let's finish this quickly before you change your mind. All right, I'm rich. Not rich enough to get to Kanta, though. I feel bad about your business. Any plans about moving?
Nah, new beginnings aren't meant for people of my age. Besides, how do we...
I guess that's about it for now.
Okay.
You take care, my friend.
There was some truth in the golden fortune statue after all.
Μάλιστα. Να πάω να negotiate price. Να πάμε στο συνεργό μουσικό.
He's busy playing the piano. He's busy playing the piano. John, the piano player. Always playing the same melody. I wonder how come he never gets bored. He's busy playing the piano. Not interested. I'm not going to interrupt him until I have something better to suggest. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Εδώ.
Hello, William.
Hey,
That's it for now.
all right.
I think I can take this along with the salt and pepper.
This is the only piece we have, so I'm afraid not.
Πώς σου το έδωσε για αυτόν? Εμένα δεν μου το βγάζει το διάλογο αυτόν όμως. Βλέπω εδώ.
He's busy playing the piano. He's busy playing the piano. He's busy playing the piano. I'm not going to interrupt him until I have something better to suggest.
Τι?
That won't work.
Είπες αυτό?
That won't work. That won't work.
There was some truth in the golden fortune statue after all.
Why should I take William's collection?
Παιδιά, ούτε εγώ την αντέχω τη μουσική αυτή, ναι.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Δεν ξέρω.
Seems like it takes John some time to change music, doesn't it?
sometime. It's gonna take him ages before he does such a thing.
Maybe what he needs is a little push.
Go ahead and give it a try, dude. You may be more luckier than I was.
Yeah, blame your bad luck. I bet your bad taste in music must have been the reason.
I'm glad you don't like my music, or else I've had doubt of my...
Vera, what? Maybe I should write that down.
Don't worry, you don't have to. It's written on a sticky...
So why doesn't he play it at least for once if it's so great?
From what I gather, he said he didn't have it. One day I'm gonna provide him with it, and then after that, he won't have it.
That's it for now.
Sure.
Μήπως να του δώσω...
That won't work. He's busy playing the piano.
Θα χαμηλώσει τη φωνή.
He's busy playing the piano. the piano player. Always playing the same melody. I wonder how come he never gets bored. After having repeated that melody for literally hundreds of times, I wonder why John would need to look at the notation at all. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Πώς πήγε εκεί όμως, έχει κάτι παραπάνω τους που δεν έχουμε εμείς. Δεν βλέπω. Αυτό το διάλογο δεν μου τον βγάζει πάντως, βγάζει εδώ. Και δεν ξέρω τι θα γίνει. Για να δω πώς πάω σε αυτό εδώ πέρα. Negotiate the price.
Hey! Hey, la. So, have you considered lowering your price for the trip?
The price I gave you is...
I'm gonna move on.
Later.
It's not yet time to pay the captain. I need to collect all the ingredients first.
Μάλιστα. Olive oil.
I already have that. That won't work. That won't work. I'm not gonna go around and break everything I see.
Μάλιστα. Άρα... Πώς να σταματήσει να παίζει. Ναι. Γιατί στο τέλος είμαστε. Μάλιστα, κάπου.
He's busy playing the piano. He's busy playing the piano.
Όχι, δεν είναι πια.
He's busy playing the piano.
Μάλιστα. Άρα λοιπόν κάπου αλλού πάμε. Για να πάμε έξω. Μήπως πάμε στη βιβλιοθήκη να μας δώσει αυτή.
Huh. Nothing found.
I already took one. Hello, Joseph.
Hello, Joyfess.
I guess that's about...
You take care, my friend.
Α, δεν έχει να του ρωτήσω κάτι.
Hey, Christina, guess why I'm here?
It seems to be something that is about books.
Ha! Got you, Christina, because this time... Wait. Did you just say that it seemed it was about books?
That's what I said.
Wow, that was very clever of you. But how did you know?
Perhaps because of that piece of paper that you pulled out of your pocket the moment you quizzed me.
Oh.
What is it about?
It's a melody's name, and I need the musical notation of that melody. You'd better
Let's
read the
get the
melody's
guy.
name yourself, because I'll mess up the pronunciation.
No worries. It's very easy to find what you're looking for by yourself. Try checking the music section near the phonograph. The musical notations are arranged in alphabetical order.
Got it. Thanks.
Α, μάλιστα.
This is the right shelf for sure, but I need to know where to find the notation page now. Okay, all stuff here is alphabetically ordered, so this shouldn't be difficult. 1 or 2 minutes and I'm on my way. Let's see.
Hours later, μάλιστα.
There it is. It will be difficult to take the whole book, so I'll just have to cut out the desired page. Got it. The musical notation of William's favorite melody, which...
Ωραία, πάμε. Τρέχα.
Not today. Here, John, try this one.
Now that's what I call music.
Wow.
Way to go, dude.
He's totally detached from our world. Perhaps I need to turn off that Vera thing first before I can talk to him. Thanks, John. I think that's enough. I'll keep you with your favorite music for now.
Ah,
Τι έγινε, ρε παιδιά.
John, how about you give some good time to our good friend William?
now that's what I call music. Way to go, dude.
So, William, what say you about taking the corkscrew now?
Now that's what I call music. Way to go, dude.
Πάμε λοιπόν.
Exactly. Got it open. It has been a while now, and I feel it's about time it rained in the Indian village.
Πάμε, τι έχει όμως μαζί εδώ.
Stuck in a faraway island. Help us, please. The scroll is signed by Sam and Ali. The poor little kids didn't know the tide was not in their favor.
Μάλιστα. Exit. Πάει να βρέξει, οπότε πάμε... Να βρέχει, να το.
By the name of Atasha, he is here by himself.
What?
Brothers, come quick. The bad pale man is here. Come and arrest the bad paleface before he runs away.
Γιατί?
Well, well. Here comes our grand thief and big culprit.
Good Lord! What's come over you, Chief? What's the meaning of all this?
We don't like pale faces when they play innocent. We actually don't like pale faces at all times. You did a very good job for a pale face. But you can't mess with sons of the sun. No one can. Now tell us, pale face, where did you hide our precious sacred scroll?
What? They found out about me. But how?
That pale face will stay with us and won't go anywhere until our real sacred scroll has been
Ω, φίλος
saved
του.
from the hand of our Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
But look! Your sacred scroll's still there!
The fake scroll. Not all pale faces are bad. Some of them are good. The good pale man revealed the truth to my people and guided us to protect our sacred scroll from the dirty hands of the bad pale man.
The good pale man? Now that explains a lot. You trusted a pale man!
And you really believe we will listen to you about who to trust? The sacred scroll, pale face.
And if I don't?
How about finishing you off?
Nay, you can't. For one thing, if you kill me, you will never know where your sacred scroll is. Add to this that all the town people know me. They will never let you hurt me and simply get away with it.
So we can't finish you off. Then maybe we should keep you in our hospitality for a while. Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
And for how long do you plan to keep me in your generous hospitality?
Until your ship is gone, pale face.
Looks like the good pale face has a very big mouth.
Yes, it was sort of.
I didn't mean literally, Chief. What else did the pale man tell you?
That the fake scroll you put in the hand of our master was about food recipes. How shocking. What? Do you think that the almighty Great One is a culinary artist or what?
Good point, Chief. Next time I'll be sure to pick something that better resembles what's inside your scroll.
The next time you even think of touching our sacred scroll again, you will be cold in your grave before you know it, pale face. Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
Unfortunately, Sam and Ali's handwriting is too neat to be mistaken for Martin's. I can't buy time forever. I need to do something quick.
I'm losing my patience. It ain't going to be good when I'm losing it all.
How's that gonna help?
I can't buy time forever. I need to do
Α,
something
μάλιστα, κάτι πρέπει να κάνουμε εδώ δηλαδή.
Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
A corkscrew.
Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
Apparently money can't solve all your problems.
Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
How's that gonna help?
Hurry up, pale man. Time is running out.
How's that gonna help?
Τι όλα διάβιαμε, σκεφτούμε.
I'm losing my patience, and it ain't going to be good when I'm losing it all.
Though full of words, it doesn't look like a scroll. It'll be more useful if it stays with...
What about this?
I've seriously got more important issues to handle right now than a full sun eclipse that is going to happen today. Oh my god! I got it! Enough of this, Chief! You either let me free this very moment, or...
Or what, man of the pale skin?
Either this, or I will summon the powers of darkness to forever suck the light of your sun and leave you in eternal darkness.
Are all jokes of your people as bad as that one man of the pale face?
A joke, you say? Well then, better see than hear. Eshrathorama, Beyushota! Oh, the powers of darkness! Let the sun be hidden and its light be gone! Oh, powers of darkness! Take the light of the sun! Take the light of the sun! Eshrathorama, Beyushota!
In heaven's name, what is happening? How could you do this?
It doesn't matter how I could do that, as much as what will happen to you if you fail to obey the wishes of your great ones and listen to what I have to say.
That's madness. No man of pale face can ever tell sons of sun how to.
I said shut up and listen! First of all, you will keep your stupid spears away from me. Then I will consider forgiving you.
I see that's already been taken care of.
Next, you will never again call me anything but Son of the Great Ones.
Έτσι.
You will also forever forget about that scroll thing. I've been sent by the Great Ones with the gift of a newer edition of the Great Testament, so you'd better accept it with thanks for your own sake. And one more thing, Chief. I'm sorry to tell you that I've heard a very disappointing report from the Great Ones about you. From now on, you will take baths on a daily basis, unless you want the Great Ones to be very angry with you.
It's okay.
Now that's more like it.
I thought your guards wouldn't mind me taking some water from the bowl.
Μάλιστα. Κάτι πάει πέρα. Τι ήταν αυτό?
I found it in the Indians' village after getting away. Since it isn't likely to belong to the Indians themselves, it must have been dropped by my mysterious enemy, whoever he or she is. I found it in the Indian...
Ωραία, και πού πάμε τώρα?
Politics is not really my thing. Not today.
Και δεν πώς.
He's totally detached from our world. Perhaps I need to turn off that Vera thing first before I can talk to him. Thanks, John. I think that's enough. I'll keep you with your favorite music for now.
Όταν παίζει μουσική...
Hello, William.
Hey.
Συμβουλεύεται, ναι, αλλά... Εδώ να μου το δώσουν έτσι.
What can you tell me about this?
Μάλιστα. Καλώς σκέφτηκα.
Is it yours?
No, I found it dropped on the ground. Do you know where I can find more?
You probably can. Tin's noodles were so popular and the demand was so huge.
Μάλιστα.
The last shipment of this item was fully consumed a few weeks ago. Yet, you can try asking in the dock for more information because that's where the merchant received the items that come in on shipments.
Μάλιστα.
Hello, William.
Hey,
Ωραία. Πάμε στο
That's it for
λιμάνι.
sure.
Για να το δούμε. Πώς ξέρει αυτός.
Have you seen this before?
Of course I have. Every now and then I ship a few boxes of this from Canter Island.
So where do I find it?
I doubt you will. The last shipment was a while ago and it's so goddamn popular that the people finished it off. Imagine this. One of them approached me directly arguing he was buying in wholesale quantities.
Really? Who was that person?
The lighthouse keeper. He alone purchased nearly 1/4 of my last shipment. I was told he stored this long-life food in his attic in the lighthouse to easily prepare food.
Μάλιστα. Πώς πάμε εκεί.
I'm not going to swim to the lighthouse. There's no point in using a broken down boat.
The ship's captain. His ship is leaving to Canta Island.
Hey,
Hey lad, how can I help you?
so have you considered lowering your price for the...
The price I gave you is
I'm moving on.
sure.
Soon I will know who stands behind all that trouble. I'm not going to swim to the lighthouse.
Πώς θα πάμε. Έτσι δεν πάει. Είπαμε έτσι. What?
There we go.
Μάλιστα. Όχι.
This is not the right time to eat noodles. Just as I heard in the town, there's plenty of Tin's noodles in the lighthouse keeper's attic.
Matchbox.
I have no time to play around with stuff. I have no time to play around with stuff. Nope. What am I supposed to do with it? I have no time to play around with stuff. No time to
Μάλιστα.
sleep.
Πάμε προς τα πάνω.
I have no time to play around with stuff. There's much coal inside in good condition.
Πώς πρέπει να βάλω φωτιά εγώ. Να βάλω λάδι.
That won't work. I have no time to play around with stuff. I have no time to play around with stuff. It's full of water. You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Μάλιστα. Τι θα δουλέψει?
I have no time to play around with stuff. I have no time to play around with stuff.
Α, εδώ είναι καταπακτή όμως.
A matchbox. I have no time to play around with stuff. What the?
Hey, Joyfess, need a ride? Seems like your boat has suddenly gone out of service.
Simon. So it was you all this time. I don't get it. Why did you have to bring me here if you'd planned to force me to stay in the Indians' village?
Because you ruined my plan by turning the eclipse to your advantage. And I have to admit that I was impressed. That was very intelligent coming from you. But to say that I brought you here is a bit of an overstatement. It was rather you who kept investigating after I carelessly dropped a small piece of paper on the ground. You just don't know when to quit. And I only did what was necessary to welcome you properly when you came to visit.
Oh, I see now. So that rabbit on the mountaintop was your doing. And the fake signboard in the jungle too.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot for the free information near the barn, Joyfess. Turning that old signboard to point in the wrong direction gave me all the time I needed to implement my little plan. Then the rabbit would take care of the rest. I really laughed so hard when I imagined the look on your face the moment your eyes set on my rabbit doing its business.
Apparently you forgot to check the cabinets in the keeper's attic before you trapped me here. Luckily you won't have me killed with all the food in my hands.
Kill you? Who said I wanted to kill you? No, Joyfess. I want you to live as long as you can to witness your own defeat over and over. A dead rival is no rival.
So you intend to win with grilled cowtails, don't you? Not bad.
I know. Wasn't it obvious who took those tails from poor James, even to a simpleton like you? It's cowtail soup, Joyfess. One of the most popular dishes nowadays. Nothing but an original Martin could stand in my way. Now that that's been taken care of, it's only a matter of time before I hold that first place cooking prize in my hands. Which isn't a bad way to pay back your debt.
I never owed you anything, Simon, and never will.
Oh yeah? What about the rain staff then? I still don't know how you found it, but didn't you wonder why it was there? Tell me, what would the rain staff be doing on the White Peak when the natives never set foot up there?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The staff of rain was in the caves.
So that's how it happened. It fell down there. I spent all that time searching for it in the wrong place.
Don't tell me you're somehow involved in the story of the staff too.
Very perceptive of you, Joyfess. But I'm not going to disappoint you. That's exactly how it is.
I've never been able to comprehend your interest in making others miserable by taking away their valuable stuff.
That's because you're getting the wrong end of the stick.
What stick are you talking about?
It's a metaphor, you idiot. Let me rephrase that in a language you can understand. You're looking at it from the wrong perspective. It's not about upsetting others. It's about changing their misery into happiness, as you call yourself a hero and take all the credit. Now, if you'll excuse me, Joyfess, I really want to help, but I have no time to waste. I've got a best cook first prize waiting for me.
Καλά. Και τώρα.
My hands are definitely not the best way to plug the hole. This won't take me anywhere before it's fixed somehow.
Τι να βάλω ρε παιδιά.
I'm not gonna go around and break everything I see.
Ξανανέβω πάνω, μπας και...
It's locked. Not that I'm really optimistic about finding anything of help in there. I already have one.
Πήρατε σπίρτα.
It's pointless to use this before I start a fire. I think I should light a fire beneath it to make it useful.
There's no coal in the stove.
Τι πάει πάνω όμως.
Some coal might be useful. I think I took enough coal.
Πάμε κάτω.
There's no coal in the stove.
Τώρα θα βάλω, με ησύχασε, θα βάλω.
The stove now has fuel in it.
Ωραία, πάρε και το σπίρτα.
A small flame is lit. I doubt it'll last long.
It worked. Now we have fire.
Μπράβο. Βάλε τώρα μέσα νούντλους.
I already have one. Sounds like a good idea, but I'd rather consult the cooking encyclopedia about tins noodles to make sure I know what I'm doing.
Μάλιστα.
You don't really think this is a kind of food, do you? Just kidding. Let's see what the cooking encyclopedia has to say about this. Well, that's an interesting story right there.
A popular trademark for noodles that is prepared with quality assurance by Chef Martin Norman himself. The noodles come in small boxes with color-printed images and are ready to eat only after boiling their contents in water for 2 minutes. Trivia. Tins noodles gets its name from Martin Norman, a highly renowned chef in the tropical Pacific colonies. The sorcery surrounding the recipe of the noodles continues to be a source of controversy. Some of its ingredients are slowly prepared in Martin's own kitchen and only by himself, not disclosing the contents to anyone. Many food specialists insist on revealing the contents of transparency and health inspection concerns, while a few others consider it a natural right for any chef to protect the secrets of his profession. Like Edison and his lamp, Norman's invented noodles. He had its share of failed experiments while experimenting to invent Tim's noodles a few years back. Chef Martin accidentally discovered that mixing his noodles with starch will cause the noodles to turn into unchewable rubber-like material. Aside from becoming unchewable, however, many subsequent tests consistently confirmed the noodles to be totally safe. Μάλιστα. Θα το χρησιμοποιήσω για να φτιάξω την τρύπα. Τώρα ποιο είναι το στράτσο όμως, τι είναι το στράτσο.
That won't work. 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 I should add the noodles first.
Δεν τα βάλαμε.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There! I made it! I finally managed to make sticky noodles.
Ωραία, πάμε κάτω.
It worked! Time to catch my ship before it's too late. But this cannot be. Is that ship? Oh no! One of the ships seems to be moving already. I must be too late. No, no, no! This is not happening. Not after all I went through. Why did you have to leave so early? Why?
Game over.
Seems you're going through hard, emotional times.
Huh? You're still here?
Of course I'm here. Where else would I be?
Well, apparently I was looking at the wrong ship. Seems like I'm going to go to Canto Island after all.
Nothing can ruin my day now. What's that noise coming from the restaurant?
I once won a fight. 1 versus 5. I was with the 5, though.
That was one of the best jokes I've ever heard. No way, no way!
Είναι το ανέκδοτά του. Με το οποίο δεν μιλάει κανείς, δεν γελάει κανείς όταν το λέει ο ίδιος, αλλά γελάνε.
No time for small talk. Sometimes life sucks. No time for small talk. Inconceivable! And I don't care if you don't think it means what I think it means. Sometimes life sucks.
Τι κάνουμε ρε παιδιά.
The ship's captain. His ship is leaving to Canto Island very soon.
Μας τρελάνετε.
Inconceivable! And I don't care if you don't think it means what I think it means. Nah, that really hurt.
Τι αυτό ήτανε. Όλο το παιχνίδι.
Nah, that really hurt. No time for small talk.
Για να δω κάτι ρε παιδιά, εγώ πως έκανα... Κάπου είχε και walkthrough όλο. Μάλλον το οραματίσαμε. Τι να πω.
No time for small talk.
Δεν τερματίστηκε το παιχνίδι, αυτό ήταν. Αλλά δεν πήγαμε να πάρουμε το διαγωνισμό.
Inconceivable! And I don't care if you don't think it means what I think it means.
Για δώσουμε τώρα, τσεκάρω, μήπως έχει πολλά τελειώματα, πολλά endings. Δεν βρίσκω κάτι. Άλλο. Τέλος πάντων, όμορφο διασκεδαστικό ήταν. Καλά πήγαινε. Θέλεις τη βοήθειά σου, γιατί θέλει τη βοήθειά του. Έτσι. Όμορφο, χαρούμενο, ωραίοι χαρακτήρες, εντάξει. Ωραία τα γρυφαλάκια του. Λίγα συνοχή με τα δυσκόλεψε, αλλά κατά τα άλλα καλό. Μένω. Quit. Και εδώ είμαστε πίσω. Λοιπόν, κλείνουμε εδώ σήμερα. Και θα τα πούμε ίσως αύριο μεθαύριο, εντάξει. Καλό βράδυ άλλους και σε ευχαριστώ που ήσασταν εδώ μαζί μας.